Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Veg Networking Canada. It is important to honor, acknowledge, and respect that many of us are located on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of many Indigenous peoples of Canada. Veg Networking Canada is a community where vegan plant-based companies connect and collaborate. Today, we have a special conversation with a champion for the anti-bullying movement, a young entrepreneur with a hyper creative mind, with a burning passion for family and fitness. Veg Networking Canada is pleased to introduce the founder of Lily Lou's Aromas. Welcome, Lily Harper.
Hi, how are you?
We are thrilled to have you here with us today. And if you wouldn't
Yeah.
mind starting on a personal note about your own plant-based vegan origin story and how that started.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk to you.
Awesome. So in terms of your start in the whole veganism plant-based world, what did that look like for you? And maybe just start by telling us how old you are and how that all unfolded for you.
Okay, yeah, sure. So basically, I'm Lily, and I'm 9 years old. I basically, when I was born, I had a heart condition, where I had seven holes in my heart, and it was, yeah, it was crazy. So basically, what happened was that the doctor said that basically I had to keep on eating more healthy foods and more of the eat more of the healthy side. So he kind of recommended like vegan and like recommended that. So we started doing that. And yeah, here I am, and I'm perfectly fine. And I've been vegan my whole entire life, and I love being vegan because I feel like all of the animals are really cute, and I don't want to eat them.
Wow, wow. Did you say seven holes?
Seven holes in my heart, yes.
Okay, so over the course of the last 9 years, when did you find that maybe perhaps you were eating and consuming differently than friends around you?
Could you say that again? I didn't quite hear you.
When approximately did you kind of maybe find out that you were consuming different foods and beverages than your friends and the people around you?
Um, Actually, I say, hold on. This is kind of like rethink me because I have ADHD, so I'm like sometimes it's a little bit hard questions. I don't know, maybe um I don't know. But
And and
oh,
and and honestly, perhaps maybe you don't even think about it and it doesn't even come up. I guess the purpose of that kind of a question is, had there been any challenges, or has it just been easy breezy, amazing vegan lifestyle for the last 9 years?
yes, it has. It's been easy. I like taking care of the animals.
Amazing. We do too. Thank you so much. So, switching gears from personal to professional, getting into the business side of things. As a 9-year-old entrepreneur, when did your business start and how did it start?
So basically, I it started 2021 summer, in summer, and basically it kind of like happened by accident. So what happened was that I basically was bullied at school, both mentally and physically. I was pushed down metal stairs. I was throwing rocks at, and it was just not really good. And I didn't really feel safe So basically, what happened was that when that happened, my mom, when my mom and my dad go to pick me up, they realized that a boy was trying to like I had like backpack, there's pom poms on it and everything, and like it was shaped as a unicorn, so it had like unicorn ears and everything, and he started pulling it, and then that's time where my dad saw that he pushed me down the stairs of metal stairs and saw me rolling down the stairs. So that's when I didn't go to school anymore, and I decided because I had ADHD, like I couldn't read a book for 30 minutes, and it was just a lot for me. So I'll be like, "Oh, look, there's a butterfly." So I have a lot of ADHD. So learning how I realized that doing my business is a great way for me to learn and hands-on and be creative. So yeah, me and my mom do this ritual where we go upstairs, we light a candle, we watch a favorite show Friends, and actually I realized that the candles were giving us headaches. So I decided to change that from being toxic to from being to eco-friendly and non-toxic and being vegan and cruelty-free and doing all of that. And then I just realized that I started doing it, and my granddad first bought an order for his neighbor, and then yeah, and then my mom had a friend of hers start ordering for her clients, and then that's basically how my business began by accident.
By accident in the summer of 2021, and here we are in the summer of 2023. So it's only been a couple of years. Quick, fun question for you. Do you
Yes,
have a favorite character from the television show Friends?
yes, I do. I like Joey and Rachel.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so in the world of non-toxic, vegan, soy, cruelty-free, eco-friendly, zero waste candles, have you, in the last 2 years since you started, have you noticed any trends or transformations in that industry?
Yes. So basically there is this Korean trend that's going on. It's called Huggy or something. And it's basically like a comforting thing where like you light a candle, you like your comfort and like making sure like you're healthy and like you watch a movie and stuff like that's kind of what the trend is going on for like taking care of your mental health and um like doing good for yourself and like meditation and everything.
Yeah, okay. Now, in terms of your business, it might be helpful to people listening to tell us sort of where you started and where you got to today, because the next question for you is where is your brand going in the future?
Can you say that again? I couldn't hear you again.
No problem. The next question is where is Lily Lou's Aromas going in the future? Where do you see your
Oh, yes.
brand going?
So I really feel like it's kind of like where my journey takes me. It's like wherever if I love following my journey and wherever it takes me, and if I go somewhere, then yeah, that's the place I want to go. And yeah, that's it's kind of what I have in mind. Like whatever something does, I always follow it, and whatever makes me joy, I always keep on doing it.
Beautiful. So where are you currently selling, distributing your products and getting those products in front of people? What does that currently look like?
Um, Online. Basically, hold on again. Hold on 1 second. Okay, for a second, I just had to talk. So basically, where I sell in stores, I sell in like kind of like boutiques. I sell on my website. I sell, sometimes my dream is to go into indigo, but they've crashed down their inventory for candles, which made me very sad. But but my dream is to get into indigo and American Nordstrom, and yeah, I kind of want to go in there, and yeah, I sell in boutiques for now, little stores. Yes, I love boutiques. And yeah, online. That's kind of pretty much.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you and I, Lily, we actually personally met in Vancouver at Planted Expo. So was
Yes.
that your first trade show? Do you do those often? Are you planning to do those more? And do you enjoy trade shows?
Yes, I am planning to do more trade shows. But yeah, it was kind of my first trade show, which I liked. But yeah, I'm planning to do more later on.
Well, you could have fooled me and probably a lot of other people if you were to tell us that it was your first trade show because it did not seem like that at all. So that is a compliment. Um, so the next question for you is around charity or giving back. Are there any charities or ways that you like to give back? Is it anything to do with animals, anything to do with bullying, anything like that related to charity?
Yes, so basically, I have Mamas for Mamas. I have the Canadian Women's Foundation, One Tree Planted. So like basically like One Tree Planted is like where like you buy a candle from me and then like you grow a tree. So all of like what happens from like the deforestation and where like trees got burnt down, like you help grow a tree. I really like that one. And the Canadian Women's Foundation help with like abusive situations and like help like kids like help kids be empowered, and even the kids that are getting bullied out there, just like help like them like stand up for themselves and support them, and yeah.
Incredible and very, very in line with what you care about, which totally makes sense.
Thank you.
So, in terms of resources, think
Yes.
books, websites, podcasts, maybe even mobile apps if you have a phone or anything like that. Are there any resources that have helped you as such a young, passionate entrepreneur that might you want to share that might help other people?
Yes. So basically, I do journaling, which really, really helps me because I love journaling. And you know, you just write down like what you're gonna do in the day, like what you're gonna do to make your day like good and successful. But there is something magic putting in paper to pen, because like if you say I want to go here, then you write down it, and you just take by step, and you work and you wake up every day and you think I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make it work, and yeah, you basically, and when you achieve that, then you know that that dream has come true. So I feel like journaling is really the best, and it really helps me to clear my thoughts and everything.
You're totally right about the unspoken, mysterious magic power of putting pen to paper. When you journal, is it what you said in terms of writing down goals and things that you're going to do in a day, or do you journal just to get thoughts out, or does the way that you journal differ, or is it the same all the time?
My I feel like it's sometimes the same for me. So like it's like basically journaling. I have this journal where I got it from a store, and it's like what are you gonna do in the day, what your goal is for the day, like how you're gonna make your day successful. And then you write it down and you're like, how do you feel today? And you put like happy, sad, or like, you know, like joyful, and like, and then like you do that repeatedly, and then like once it got to night, it's like how did you make your day successful? Did you reach your goal? And what did you do in your day? And then you write down all of it. And then, yeah, that's kind of what I do.
And how long have you been doing that?
Once I found out I knew journaling, um, uh, I feel like about since I kind of started my business, because since my mom has ever started doing journaling, she was like always like kind of journal because it helps. Like I have a lot of thoughts, and like if I get a lot of thoughts, I get very overwhelmed. So once I could try out journaling, and I felt like I tried out journaling when I was like about, let's say, 8. So about 2 years, a year I've been doing it. So yeah, I kind of doing it because my mom started doing it and everybody was doing it. So I did it and it's really helped me.
Yeah, the reason that we ask you that question about how long you've been doing it is because over the last 1 to 2 years of doing it, surely you've been able to look back and see accomplishments that you had written down and how powerful and motivating that is to keep doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have two more questions for you, Lily. The next question is about inspiration. Now, we've had special guests talk about nature being a source of inspiration for them, or their family, or different people, or different companies. So the question for you is, what does inspiration mean to you, and where do you get it?
I always say this to people like I so basically I'm like a woman in business. Like I'm like a girl in business who's running business. But like I like love supporting women. Like I love like the women around me. Like when I go to events, like what the women that follow me, the women that in business, and like they I all love them and I all support them. And also there's another thing which really inspires me, um, is like my candles. So basically if I like have a favorite scent, like if I'm in summertime, like what would I love in summertime? Like I love watermelon, so I said watermelon slice for my candle. I love um like doing other things, so I put it in the name of my candle and how it would make sense, and that kind of inspires me to do like what makes for my candles.
Yeah, you are definitely an artist. So
Thank you.
if we had to say, it sounds like art and the process of creativity and creating art is very inspiring to you. And now all I want, by the way, is a watermelon candle. So that sounds
Yeah.
great. Um, so this is a cool question because officially you are by far the youngest entrepreneur that we've had on Veg Networking Canada. And, age is just a number, as they say. So it'll be great to hear from you on this last question about advice, wisdom, or tips that you might give to somebody else who might be your age who wants to start a business, or you might be speaking to somebody much older who wants to start a business. Do you have any tips, advice for them?
Yes, I do. So basically, it's, just actively working every day. Like you start a business, then like you put, like, if there's one mistake that you make in your business, you do not give up. You keep on going, trust your gut and your heart and everything. And just keep taking one little step every single day, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. And like follow your path, chase your dreams, and you know, also uh, also journaling. That's that's recommended too. But yeah, I would just say all of those things and never give up and always, yeah, always do your thing.
Incredible perseverance. Now, lastly, in terms of tips or advice, is there anything that you could speak to about the people around you and how important that may be for a business owner? How important is it to have people around you that help you and support you?
It's it's amazing because if I did this all on my own, I don't think I would even be doing all of this right now. I feel I've been like just sit in a corner, don't know what I'm doing because I'm just a 9-year-old who's running a big company. I so yeah, I've got team to help me out, and my family helps me out. And my team is like my family, and then my family helps me with other stuff like inventory and like making candles and yeah, because I don't think I could run this business all by myself.
So true. Nobody can do it alone, and having
No.
people around you that support you is so important. So thank you for sharing that. So before we tell people your website and your Instagram where they can go and support and look and order and all of that,
Yes.
is there anything in your personal or professional life, any announcements or anything that you would like to share or anything that we missed in the conversation so far?
No, I do not really think so. I feel like it's been great so far. And yeah.
Perfect. Okay, great. So everybody, you can find out more online, www.lilyloosaromas.com, and that's LILYLOUS aromas.com. And that's the same, nice and easy on Instagram at Lily Lose Aromas. All right, everybody, this has been another episode of Veg Networking Canada with the founder of Lily Lou's Aromas non-toxic soy candles, Lily Harper. Thank you for joining us. Lily, thank you for listening, everybody, and we'll catch you soon on another episode of Veg Networking Canada. Take care. Bye for now.